Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL lately, you've probably noticed that the AFC North is heating up in a way we haven't seen in quite some time. And at the center of this buzz is none other than the Cleveland Browns, who are making some interesting moves and strategic decisions that could define their future for years to come. The latest news coming out of Berea is about their recent draft pick, and it's a story that's got Browns fans talking, excited, and maybe even a little surprised. So let's dive into this because it's not just about a draft pick. It's about a vision for the team, a new chapter, and the potential shift in power within the division. And yes, we're going to talk about Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback who's been making headlines. So the Browns made a bold move during the NFL draft, trading up in the 5th round to select Shedeur Sanders with the 144th overall pick. Now, if you've been following the draft buzz, you know that Sanders was projected to go much higher, potentially as a first-round talent. But the draft night didn't go as expected for him, and he eventually slid down to Cleveland's pick. Instead of viewing this as a setback, Sanders has embraced it as a chance to prove himself. It's a mindset that really speaks to his character. You see, Sanders, the former Colorado quarterback, has taken the draft slide as a sign that he needs to work even harder, to focus more, and to stay ready for whatever opportunities come his way. Now, let's be clear, Sanders isn't coming into Cleveland expecting to be the starter right away. No, he understands that he's currently the third-string quarterback, behind Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel. But that doesn't mean he's sitting around waiting. Far from it. Sanders has approached his role with a level of maturity that's beyond his years. He's fully aware that development doesn't happen overnight, especially at the NFL level. Instead, he's dedicating himself to mastering Kevin Stefanski's offensive system, studying every play, every nuance, and staying sharp mentally. Because in this league, opportunity can come unexpectedly, and when it does, you better be prepared. And prepare he does. Sanders spends extra time after practice running plays from the starting quarterback script. This isn't just about getting reps. It's about immersing himself in the mental aspect of the game. The Browns' offense, under Stefanski, is complex and demanding, but Sanders is eager to learn. He's been very vocal about his gratitude for the situation he's in, and that's something that really stands out. Recently, he told reporters that he's thankful for being in Cleveland, thankful for the chance to see the game from a different perspective, and thankful for the opportunity to grow, mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's a mature attitude that NFL teams look for in young quarterbacks, and it's exactly what the Browns need as they continue to build a competitive roster. This mindset is crucial, especially considering the struggles of Joe Flacco through the first 3 games. Flacco has thrown for 631 yards, with 2 touchdowns, but also 4 interceptions, and his QBR is sitting at a bottom-tier level. That's not ideal for a team with playoff aspirations, and it puts a lot of pressure on the backups to step up when needed. Dillon Gabriel, as the only other active quarterback, is also in a position where he needs to be ready at all times, but Sanders' preparation is what really stands out. His resilience, even after falling in the draft amid questions about his attitude and NFL readiness, proves that he's got the right mental toughness to succeed at this level. What's really impressive about Sanders is his quiet confidence. He's not out there making loud claims or promises. Instead, he's demonstrating leadership through his work ethic and his attitude. This is exactly the kind of player that NFL teams prize, someone who stays humble, works hard behind the scenes, and is ready when his moment arrives. The Browns see this as a crucial part of his development. They believe that his patience and dedication will pay dividends in the long run, especially as he continues to learn the professional game and grow into a more complete quarterback. Now, let's take a step back and look at what this means for the Browns overall. Cleveland has been on an upward trajectory in recent seasons, building a roster that's capable of competing at the highest level. Their defense has been solid, and their offense, led by Deshaun Watson, has shown flashes of brilliance, although consistency remains an issue. Adding a young quarterback like Sanders, even if he's not immediate starter material, adds depth and potential for the future. It's also a way of ensuring that the team has a reliable backup, someone who can step in if needed and possibly develop into a starter down the line. The Browns' philosophy under Kevin Stefanski has always been about patience, development, and smart roster management. They're building a team that can contend now, but also has a plan for sustained success. Drafting Sanders in the 5th round, especially after trading up, signals that they see something special in him, something that might not be obvious right now but could become a key piece in their puzzle. It's a gamble, yes, but one that could pay off big if Sanders continues to develop and learns the nuances of NFL quarterbacking. And let's not forget the AFC North. This division has become one of the most competitive in recent years, with the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers all boasting talented rosters. But the Browns are positioning themselves as serious contenders, and this draft move is part of that larger strategy. They're investing in future stability at quarterback, which is arguably the most critical position in football. If Sanders can develop into a reliable backup or even a future starter, it could shift the division's balance of power. This is an exciting time for Browns fans. The team is making moves that show they're not just thinking about the present but planning for the future. They're betting on the development of young players, on resilience, and on a culture of hard work. Sanders' story is just beginning, but the early signs are promising. His approach to the game, his gratitude, and his focus on continuous growth embody what the Browns are trying to build. A team that's not just about winning today, but about creating a sustainable winning culture for years to come. So, as we watch this season unfold, keep an eye on Sanders. Not just as a young quarterback waiting in the wings, but as a symbol of the Browns' long-term vision. The AFC North is fierce, and every game counts, but Cleveland's strategy of patience and development could pay off in ways that redefine their future. The team is on an exciting path, and with players like Sanders, they're preparing to surprise a lot of people. The Browns are showing that they're in it for the long haul, investing in talent, and building a roster that can compete with anyone. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. Do you believe Sanders can develop into a key player for the team? Are you excited about the team's future, or do you think they should have gone in a different direction? Whatever your thoughts, I want to hear them. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. The season's just getting started, and I promise there's plenty more to come. Thanks for being here, Browns fans, and as always, go Browns.